What's up, guys? Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. Today we're going to be talking about the Mortal Kombat HBO 2021 movie remake release ending explained. That's a mouthful. You've seen the title, you already know. I'm Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. Before we get into it, I work with movie reviews, ending explained, manga, anime, technology, D&D, gaming. I have pretty much everything on my channel. You should definitely check it out. I have curated playlists. And with that said, let's jump right into it. So if you've seen the HBO, well, let me get into this. There is going to be spoilers in this review. If you didn't know, there's going to be spoilers in this ending explained, of course. With the movie ending, we see Shang Tsung, the sorcerer, threaten that he's going to be back in the next movie, and he's not going to be bringing fighters. So with the ending of the movie, we saw Sub-Zero die. We saw the black smoke, which I think is, I know Shang Tsung just has black smoke magic. But it's really reminiscent of Noob Saibot, who is the reincarnation of Sub-Zero. So he comes back as Noob Saibot, which is one of my original favorite characters. I just loved his abilities in the earlier Mortal Kombat games. So I really am looking forward to that. I'm not sure what he meant with Goro and his other fighters, or what he may be doing. I really wish there was more Shao Kahn in this movie. There was no Shao Kahn. We saw the statue of him. And I know Shang Tsung was his sorcerer. He used to work for Shao Kahn, and he's the ruler of the Nether Realm. So I hope we see more of that. This movie definitely set this up for a sequel, and I felt like a lot of this movie was a setup for something that never really came. So I feel like this was like half the movie, you know what I'm saying? And we never even got to see the tournament or anything like that. I understand they were trying to stop the tournament from happening, and I know that's probably going to take place in the next movie, but I just felt like there was a lot that they missed out on as far as opportunity. Some of the acting felt a little off, but I know that's because they hired based off of fighting skills probably first over actual acting, so they could stay true to form as far as authenticity as far as the martial arts and everything like that. Some of the fighting did fall off. The plot slogged a little bit, and it's kind of nonsensical to me. It was kind of all over the place, but I really enjoyed this movie. My expectations were really low, so I was actually pleasantly surprised on how decent this movie was. As far as what other things in the ending, we saw our character Cole, the descendant of Scorpion. He is going to Hollywood. I knew as soon as they said Hollywood, he's going to go see Johnny Cage, and we do see the poster at the end. So they are adding more members to their team. Johnny Cage is probably the last main character that we're missing. We have Jax, we have Sonya, we have Liu Kang. My boy Kung Lao. Kung Lao was one of my favorite characters too. They might bring Nightwolf in. I don't know if it's too early, but he's generally one of the good guys, Nightwolf. We might also see Raiden's brother, the God of Wind, Raijin. I forget his name, but there might be some other characters that they bring in, but I know they're definitely focusing on Johnny Cage in the next movie based off of that poster. And I know they have 4 movies planned. So this is just the first of 4. So, and it definitely feels like a setup. They were setting up a lot of stuff in this movie that they haven't quite got to yet. So that's pretty much it. That's the ending explained. We're going to go to Hollywood. We're going to fight Johnny Cage. And maybe in this next movie, we'll actually have a tournament, because that's what all of this setup is coming up. And I mean, in real time, they said the next tournament was before the next moon. So that's literally less than 30 days. So this movie probably has filming back to back, and they're probably holding off a little bit to see how well this movie does. As far as audiences, I think anybody who's a fan of Mortal Kombat should watch this movie. If you have HBO Max, it's free right now for 30 days. So you should definitely check it out if you're not able to check it out in theaters. That's my ending explained. This is Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. If you learned anything off this movie, or if you learned anything off this video and you liked what you heard, you liked Mortal Kombat, go ahead and like the video, subscribe. I do ending explain movie content all the time. This is Trilogy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.